This is a 2021 Lamborghini Huracán EVO, and it is in this absolutely stunning Rancho Santo paint. I cannot tell you how beautiful this is. You have to see it up close. It is unbelievable. It translates to orange, and Santo is the person who kind of designed it. It sparkles this insane looking, almost sunset-y yellow and orange. Unbelievable. So this has the appearance package on it. So along the front, you'll see the black splitter on the front, and some of the accents on the side and throughout the back are also blacked out. So, oof, it just looks super sweet. It does have an upgraded wheel package. So we've got graphite wheels and the silver Lamborghini calipers. Very cool. It's so spacious and just really mean looking. Like this whole car, it has this like devilish looking smile to it. It looks so aggressive. It is super low too. Again, I'm like 5'3", so this thing's super low. Today's probably my favorite day of not this week, of not this month, potentially this year, maybe my lifetime. I'm so excited. Let's just go. Ready? Hold on. Let's go. Let's get out of here. All right, let's hear what this baby sounds like. That pop? Oh oh my God, I just smacked the mic, but I had to. That unbelievable, naturally aspirated V10. No turbo lag. That thing just, you feel it. You feel everything in this car doing everything possible to pull you forward. It's so good. It's so good because I'm not even pushing on the gas right now, and it still feels like this thing is like at the ready. It's so ready to just like launch. Off the line. Ready? It just powers through all the gears and just gives it everything it has. 602 horsepower. It just goes. Oh my God. This thing is a beast. And now we're stuck behind the slowest SUV I could possibly imagine. Oh, we almost got a free car wash too. Look at that. Oh God, thank you. Oh, BMW, baby, thank you. You heard it. Oof. It just sounds so good. It is such a different beast too. Once you finally get it up and you're higher up in the gears, you use the full range. It just, oh my God, it's so responsive too. Oh my God, just going around the corners, this thing feels so smooth cornering. It feels just so responsive. It does exactly what I want it to do, and faster than I could probably even imagine it doing it. It feels like it knows what I want it to do before I know what I want it to do. It's so intuitive. It's such an easy, clean, fun, loud, devilish drive. This thing is crazy. This thing is nuts. I don't have to turn back, right? I can just drive off into the sunset. It kind of has a similar sunset color, right? Where no one's gonna know. No one's gonna notice. The creator actually bought a whole bunch of Ferraris. He was a little upset that they were falling apart, and he went to Enzo Ferrari and is like, hey, we need to step this game up, and he kind of brushed him off because he's a farmer. And so lo and behold, he's like, all right, well, I guess I can do this, and thus became Lamborghini. It's hard not to have a big, dumb, stupid smile on your face when you're behind the wheel of this. point, this interior is absolutely insane. There's so many funky things going on, so many funky buttons. Again, if you haven't got your fill of hexagons, boy oh boy, I've got a few more. All across here, there's a bunch of additional hexagons, the beautiful Lamborghini logo, and you're like, oh, what is this, a drink maker? Potentially, no. But if you press it, it pops out and you have your own little cup holder. All of this center console looks absolutely insane. All these buttons are actually backwards, so if you want to do anything, you pull them, or you can push them. It's really interesting. And for this specifically, they added this beautiful infotainment center, this beautiful touchscreen display. Again, more hexagons. We're not sick of them yet. There's plenty more. Your start-stop button, really interesting, has this flip-up switch. It feels like you're actually in a jet engine or something like that. The Aventador actually had this original cover, but it was completely solid, didn't have this window. But I guess people complained enough, and they're like, listen, I'm sick of this. It's day 3. I don't want to keep flipping this up. As cool as it is, I appreciate the effect. Lamborghini heard them, and they actually added this little slot, so you don't have to put it up every time. You can just press it. On the wheel, again, this just beautiful leather and all this amazing stitching all throughout on the seats and everything. You have your different drive modes. We've got Strada, which is for street. We've got Sport, and Corsa, which course racing, more of a racing mode, as if this really needs a racing mode. I feel like it's constantly in racing mode. Along the dash, this is all a digital. It actually shows the fuel up here as Benzina. Again, very interesting, very Italian throughout. I love these seats. It's this awesome leather, again, with the orange accents and orange stitching. They actually have an option for these carbon fiber seats, which you probably save a little bit in weight, but for comfort, you can't really beat this. This is beautiful. All of this incredible Alcantara up top, and then there's a little bit, again, across the dash. Very beautiful, super stylish, very functional. It looks like you're in a jet engine, and plenty of hexagons, plenty of Lamborghini logos, including this beautiful Lamborghini stitched logo on the seat as well. Everything transmission control on this car is done by the paddles. If you want to go into neutral, it's both paddles towards you, and everything is controlled by the paddles, except for reverse. It has this button here that you can pull up and go into reverse. Now, we know that we have a little bit of trunk space in the front when we're making our grocery store run, but if you need a little bit more, there is a slight little bit of cargo space in these nettings back here. We've got a little bit, but you know, kind of built for performance, not quite for grocery store runs. I'm not saying don't do it, but I'm saying you know what you're getting into. This thing commands attention, and you can see it from the back too, where it actually has the engine appearance package, so you can see this sort of glass see-through back end and all these vents up the side. And down here has a little bit about the engine, but this actually shows the firing order. I love this like hexagon old black, and very, very cool. It looks very airy. And again, how the diffuser is actually matched to the same color as the body. And it's cool because it looks like here's supposed to be the cutout where the exhaust is, and it typically is, but with the Evo, it's up here. Usually it's a quad exhaust. We've got 2 exhausts up here, raised up a little bit, and you definitely hear it. So like I mentioned, it does have the engine appearance package, so you can see it, but we can get up close and personal. We can take a look. Pop this up. Woo! Look at that. It's a beautiful 5.2 liter V10, naturally aspirated. It is pushing 602 horsepower and 413 pounds-of-foot torque. This thing goes. So it is the rear-wheel drive model, so it is down power a little bit, so it's less weight, but you still have the same amount of stability. It's just so beautiful. It's so clean. This whole area is just so sleek looking. It has these like super tough looking strut bars. And again, you'll see the hexagon pattern throughout. Same with the back. It sneaks in here too. And it's all throughout the car. So with the engine taking up pretty much the entire back. You still need a little bit of trunk space. So we got some up front, and before I open it, we've got the LED headlights. So when I pop it, look at that, very cool. And we'll pop this up. There's a little bit of a frunk. It's actually kind of deep, surprisingly. You've got a lot of engine, surprisingly, you got a lot of room with no engine up front. We do have a trickle charge kit, and then we've got your fix-a-flat kit on the side. This is actually pretty surprising. It's pretty deep. So it's nice to know you'll have a little bit of trunk space when you bring this to the grocery store, which I'm assuming this is probably what you're gonna be wanting to take to the grocery store. My name is Sonia. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and this beautiful 2021 Lamborghini Huracan EVO today. Today's not a bad day. We can't complain. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and all of that fun stuff, and I'll see you next time.